As we've been reporting, this is the second time that a suspect in this case has been released. That is raising concerns about the ability to close this case moving forward. Channel 2's Roseanne Aragon has that part of the story for you tonight. She's joining us live outside the Harris County Jail downtown, where Andre Jackson may soon be released. Roseanne?
That's right. After more than a year in jail, Andre Jackson could step through these doors at any moment. Officials are working through his release papers, but law officials say, some of them say, that this should have been handled differently by the previous district attorney. It was said with such strong words last year when 27-year-old Andre Jackson was arrested.
Assure the neighborhood, assure the parents of Josue that we have the right man.
That came after police were able to link surveillance video to Jackson, picturing him around the scene near the time of the stabbing. Jackson admitted to being this man, but never admitted to the crime. Today, the current DA's office says DNA evidence was inconclusive at best. It was not enough evidence for a conviction.
We're convinced that Mr. Jackson could not have committed this offense. We've spent a great deal of time going over the evidence.
Officials are letting Jackson go. This is now the second person arrested and let go in the case. We asked former president of the Harris County Criminal Lawyers Association what he thinks.
This is not the way the justice system is supposed to work. Find the DNA, find the evidence, get the biological evidence, get something solid, and then charge a person.
He says the previous DA should have been more cautious, but last year even police believed Jackson was the perpetrator.
He provided a statement that corroborated a lot of things that we knew to be true and led us to believe we have the right guy.
Well, I'm not excluding the police as a problem in the process, but ultimately the DAs are the ones that can take the charges. So ultimately it lies on the DA's shoulders, the previous district attorney.
Officials say Jackson is still a suspect. Police will now have to start all over, and Jackson will too.
I do not know his plans. I know his family is very eager to have him back home.
Now, he says Jackson's family is from out of town. Again, we are waiting to see when Jackson will be released, and we will stay here until he does. Reporting live, Roseanne Aragon, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Roseanne, thank you, ma'am. Crime Stoppers wants to remind us all that there is still a $45,000 reward in the search for Josue Flores' killer. To see a timeline of events surrounding this case, we have a link on our homepage at click2houston.com and our KPRC app.